fundraising gatherings, the only autopilot gatherings. Simon Ekpa has once again said it. The issue of which way do the autopilot of IPOB gather? It was still obscure to the majority of the autopiloters, and we have had our discussions about it, and I thought it is worth doing, so we know how we should be operating from the top leading personnel of autopilot to the subordinate panels of autopilots. So that is how I reasoned it to be, and as I've stated before, that I thought that the statement that autopilot has no leader is just a means to bringing our people together so that we'll begin to discuss on how to set up the programs. But Simon Ekpa had repeatedly saying that there should be no autopilot gathering anywhere in the world, and the only autopilot gathering should be during fundraising. During fundraising gathering should be the only gathering of the autopilot worldwide. Then it puts me in a state of perplexity. That is, it is complicating to me. I don't actually understand. Some people may understand, while many other people will not understand. And the only people who will understand are the people piloting the autopilot, of which Simon Ekpa is the chief, followed by Nelly Ofebo, Nsimansi Obong, Uwa Sophia Obaze, Faith Ogala, and the Faceless Biafra Unite. So these are the people we know in the front. Then there are many others who are still in the secret that had not emerged. So because while the issue of the autopilot began, Simon Ekpa had also said that doctors, engineers, and many other professionals will join the Biafra struggle under autopilot. Then I don't know how such people will be gathering. And Simon Ekpa used to have meetings with some people, and as we know, the program We the Truth Bearers had on Sunday, as led by Rafe Chamaka Ajero, though I did not participate, but I began to segment the video as at yesterday, and I segmented a lot of videos from it. And we hear Ajero telling about how he had been excluded by the autopilot cabal, because this is what we regard them to be. If autopilot should not be having any gathering, why should some people group themselves to be piloting the affairs of autopilot? And why should some people be excluded unjustifiably? This is exactly what had taken place. The injustice we fought against together against the IPOB political solutionist under the leadership of the DOS is repeating itself here in autopilot, and we cannot for any reason condone it. Neither should we subpedal from speaking the truth, because we are known for speaking the truth. We the truth bearers of IPOB. So even though we are still the part of the autopilot for now, until within a short time, things will begin to change in our direction. I do not actually understand the issue of making fundraising gathering the only gathering of the autopilot worldwide. Simon Ekpa may have a genuine reason for saying so, and I don't know what the outcome of their meetings, because some people among us they have meetings. Simon, Ekpa, Nelly Ofebu, and the rest of the people I have mentioned, and many others we do not know yet. They do have their meetings, so they have gatherings, and telling us that the rest of us should not be having gatherings apart from fundraising gatherings, and that make me to begin to perceive this system as a means of telling the rest of the autopiloters that our ideas are not needed. None, none of our contributions or our potentials are needed to move the autopilot forward apart from our money and our private contributions somewhere, which they will be examined to know, which they will be examining to know whether it suits what we are pursuing or what they are what they are pursuing, because we cannot now ascertain whether Simon Ekpa, Nelly Ofebu, and the rest of the cabal members of the Autopilot actually represent the interest of the entirety of Autopilot and the entirety of Biafrans as they claim, or they have or they are running the cabal system. You know, there are two ways of running cabal. Cabal can be running and be representing interest of the people, but attaching their own selfish interest to ensure that they are the people in the positions of leadership, and they will never leave the leadership. Even before they will leave the leadership, they will introduce their successors to replace them, those who will be their loyalists, even while they will be outside of the leadership structure. So why they still represent the interest of the people. The typical examples are the Europeans. All of European countries are run by cabal. That is to tell you the truth. But what their own difference is that the cabal with their lineage, the cabal and their lineage hijack the leadership structure from father to another relative. That is how they rule it. Yet they still represent the public interest of the people, and that makes the people not to over worry them. And there are people who will not be even interested to go and contest in the politics for any position, so far things go well around the country. So that is the way of Euro cabal system. But in Africa, it is something different altogether. In Africa, it is all about lying to the people, telling them the cabals are representing the interests of the people trusting them, and credulously they end up to disappointing the people. And before the people will discover what is happening or things that are happening, it will be too late for them. But this time around, it should not continue like this. Since we have begun this agitation, the agitation is not made against only the Nigerian government. It is made against every corrupt person in this planet Earth, every corrupt person in this planet Earth. And the best agitation is in-house agitation, starting first from home, starting first from companions, starting first from the group. So if we counter anything that is unclear, that is equivocable or equivocated or complex, we ask question about it, we investigate about it, we address it, and hunting for the truth and reality concerning everything that takes place. And Autopilot is a typical example, and that is the reason God is selecting us, packaging us as the truth bearers to be monitoring things that happen around us. So in conclusion, I would say that the only financial donation or fundraising gathering should be the only gathering of the IPOB, of the Autopilot of IPOB, is a means to say that this group of people have hijacked the running of affairs of the Autopilot, while the rest of the people are demanded to be funding the Autopilot. And furthermore, we will not forget to reflect on the issue of Iduism. The issue of Iduism, we know that all of the people that I have mentioned that are regarded to be the cabal of Autopilot, they are Idu champions. They are Iduism champions, led by Nelly Ofebo, supported by the rest of them, endorsed by Simon Ekpa. So how are we sure that these people are not arranging all of the money, everything, just keep mentioning Biafran name only by mouth until they will get balance, until they prepare themselves financially and otherwise regarding the Iduism project. Now, if anything happened that they have any disagreement with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we have already collectively passed vote of no confidence to the political solutionist of IPOB. But this time around, what if by tomorrow or any time, any day, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, these people finally have a disagreement with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they can forge ahead with their Iduism, and by them, they have already balanced. And we know that the opening of the Radio Biafra was just a plan of this particular a set of people that I have made mention of. We do not actually know everything about the radio, Voice of Biafra Radio, VOB. So this Voice of Biafra radio name can be changed anytime to Idu, National Idu Radio, or something related to Idu and No More Biafra, as we know that Nelly Ofebo and the rest of them had proclaimed that the name Biafra means death, means destruction, means obstacle, means everything negativity. Then that it should be replaced with the name Idu. So how are we sure that these people are not just gathering the money with the name Biafra only to fund Idu and everything related to Idu, and will finally renounce Biafra collectively as they are campaigning? So I will just end it here. I mean the narrative, but I will play the Simon Ekpa's video, so that I will play the Simon Ekpa's video, the same video of 19th of this month of March 2022, and I'll be playing it from East 3 hours 20 minutes 32 seconds.
It's my birthday. I'm going to be home also to spend the sit at home with you people. All right. On this note, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being part of this program. We are not backing down. We are not going down an inch. We are not stepping back an inch. It is forward we are going and backward never. On this note, I say may God bless all of you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Ambazonia. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Eastern Security Network. May God bless you all. Remember that the fundraising for Eastern Security Network, the next fundraising, monthly fundraising, is on the 9th of April. On the 9th of April, we are going to gather again. I want to make it very clear. We are not having any gathering of any group of Autopilot anywhere. The only place we gather is during our fundraising. Any group that want to be gathering somewhere can do that on their own. We are not gathering anywhere. We are not, the only place we gather is in the fundraising for Eastern Security Network. That's where we are having our monthly meeting. That's where we are having our monthly gathering. Now it's not time to waste time. It is not time to create any group. It is not time to create anything. It is not time for any coordinator, say coordinator, no say. We are not having that time to waste on coordinator this and coordinator that. We are not wasting time for coordinator. Coordinator is only bringing problem and all that. So we focus on the ball. Our eye is on the ball, not to waste any single time. So our gathering is on the 9th of April 2022, where we are going to have our fundraising. So start preparing for that. And let me also make it very clear that Those of you who want to be part of 1,000 men and women for $100 every month for 1,000 men and women, you are free to reach me. You can reach me so that I'm going to add you to that group. The criteria to be added to that group is this. First of all, indicate your interest by paying the $100 to the Umeri account, and you can send the receipt of the payment to me that you want to be added to the 100 men and women group, and which is every month, 1,000 men and women group, which is every month $100. And then you send the receipt to me. I will take your number and add you to the group. And of course, every month, by the grace of God, you will redeem your $100 for the defense and the security of our land. Thank you very much. And of course, see you again tomorrow as we continue the liberation of Biafra. Love you all from here. God bless you. You must.
So, yeah, we have heard Simon Ekpa stating it. It is very, very important. Yeah, I want to address some of these comments. This is Juan Arellano. Yeah, this is a Spanish name. It's a Spanish name, but the person speaks very good English. So, and the person will definitely be a Biafran or not a non-Biafran, I don't know. But it's a Spanish name, Juan Arellano. Then he said, please, what is your contribution? Are you constituting nuisance, you are constituting nuisance, my brother. Say, are you fighting for a name or freedom? I'm confused with your mindset. Yes, you should be confused with my mindset. And that is the reason you need clarification. There is nothing wrong for being confused about my mindset. So that is the reason you need clarification. But you should also be confused with Nelly Ofebu's mindset. Is Nelly Ofebu fighting for name or fighting for freedom? If Nelly Ofebu is fighting for freedom, Simon Ekpa fighting for freedom, Owasofia Baze, the Faithless Biafra Unite, Nsiman Sobong, Faith Ogala, and all of them who have grouped themselves to be piloting the affairs of the autopilot and endorsing the name Idu. Why should they introduce the name in the first place? Why we already have a name which is Biafra? Why did they introduce it? How are you convinced that it is the name that will give us our freedom? What a superstition. What a lie. Because I know definitely it is a lie, and it is not God that tells them so. It is Satan that tells them so, but they come to public to lie to us, telling us it is God. It is not God, and it can never be. So the same way you are confused over my mindset is the same way I am confused over their own mindset. So while you demand clarity from me, I demand clarity from them. And like myself, like many other Biafrans. So that is the importance of doing what I am doing. And in any leadership structure, any leadership and fellowship, any organization where your leaders are beyond correction, where you cannot correct your leaders, just understand you are under slavery. That is very, very simple. And there is nothing wrong doing what I am doing. If they are genuine, they will not be even worried about what I am doing, because in the end, the result of their work will speak for them, whether they are doing the right thing or they are doing the wrong thing. But what I am here by doing is mind development. I am doing psychological development development. Even if in the end they are right, I am wrong, people listening to my program will begin to have the reason and the confidence that they have the responsibility of checkmating their leaders or any set of people running the affairs of the people, because they represent the public, they represent all of us, and it should be foolishness of us to be believing everything they say without we verifying it. So what I'm doing is verification. They can equally come to debunk my video by proving me wrong and presenting the right result. Then I will still come and make another video to praise them for doing the needful. What I'm doing is, it is called citizen policing. You also have the privilege, you have the right, you have the opportunity to be doing what I'm doing, even to be monitoring me, be monitoring every action that I do, but with positive intention and not with negative intention. Let it not be for indictment, but for investigation and bringing the realities and the truth to the public. So that's what I am doing. Thank you very much. Then, no, Kwanayero, I will not continue with you. I don't have personal problem with Nelly. Nelly has a problem with all Biafrans. I am a Biafran, and she condemned the name Biafra, and in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legacy. So I am responsible to protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legacy. So I will not allow Satan to use Nelly to destroy the name Biafra. So the problem you have also is you forget about the source of the problem and begin to tackle the problem. I don't know whether you understand it, but ahapụ otele nyụrụ ahụ agahapụ otele nyụrụ ahụ aga na-eke isi ọkpọ na-ajụ ya gịnị mere ahụ a ji na-eshi otele nyụrụ ahụ. So Nelly caused the whole problem by condemning the name Biafra and attempting to replace it with Edu. So she is the cause of the whole problem. Every blame should be returned to him. So to her. Every problem should be returned to her. Yes. Kwansi, okay, Efin at Kwansi. Yeah, say every day new Confucianist. I cannot visit this channel again. Thank you for not visiting again, because it will also make you to miss the vital information you need from this channel, and you don't pay me to run the channel. So it is very, very good you don't visit anymore. You are not doing me any special favor for visiting. So it is because you are a sentimentalist. So this is that what I'm hearing from you is a voice of a sentimentalist. Thank you. Say, Simon, God bless you. We await you, God. I don't understand this English. Love the Ejekwole. Say, Simon, God bless you. We await you, God. Let me tap on it to see. This is what he wrote. I can't just, the English is imperfect. Say, Simon, God bless you. We await. We wish you God. I don't. So anyhow, it is about blessing Simon. Yeah, very, very good. Everybody with his own conviction, but the end will justify or condemn and debunk and refute the means. So I will not continue with. Okay, I will not continue with the rest of the comments. May God bless you for listening. Until I come your way once again, I remain your humble servant, evangelist Inyima Kalu.